Hi, this is Shirley Solis with ShirleySolis.com, and today is day 6 of the Live Life with Flavor Challenge, and we are starting week 2. Today is Majestic Me Monday, and today is a day where we get to talk about being the amazing you absolutely again. So welcome to my little breakfast nook. I'm just going to imagine that you're sitting right here next to me and that we're interacting and just enjoying a little bit of something to eat. And you get to have some books close to us and we're just like in this little corner together. So I hope that you're feeling like we're getting very personal. I think you've probably heard me or you've seen how I've mentioned or made note of the fact that we are women with different functions, right? So I'm a woman and I have the function of being a mother, and I have the function of being a wife, and I have the function of being an entrepreneur, and I have the function of being a friend and a daughter, a sister. So with all of those different functions, I want to tell you that sometimes in our life, we get out of focus on one particular function or other. So during this stage when I was a mom of very young children, I remember that my focus became the function of being a mother. And then when I was trying to be a wife and just learning to do all of that, my focus became the function of being a wife. So the very first thing I want to tell you today is that you first must identify what the priority function is for your season in life. However, it's very important that you don't overbalance or that you put too much emphasis on that one particular season, because when that happens, you may get out of focus. In other words, you may focus so much on being a mom that you forget you're a wife, or that you forget you're also a woman, or you forget about your dreams and the things that you want to accomplish. So your homework for today is I want you to write down a list of all of these functions. Rather, not a list. Put a circle on a piece of paper right after we're done, because you and I both know that if you don't get this done right away, you won't get it done. So right after you're done watching this video, I want you to grab a piece of paper. I want you to put a circle in the middle, and I want you to put your name. And right below it, write the word woman, all right? Then I want you to bring out some lines out of that with other circles that exemplify all of the functions that you live today. So one circle will say mother, another circle will say wife, another one will say businesswoman, creative artist, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call that very creative side that lives your dreams, that your personal dreams. You can become a daughter, a friend, church member, whatever you want to call it, like whatever your main priorities, your main functions are in life. And then inside of each one of those circles, I want you to write adjectives that add to that function. So in your circle of being a mother, you might write the word nurturing, caring, guiding, encouraging. In the circle of being a wife, you could write the words, the adjectives like sexy, flirty, teasing, you know, just all of these words. In the entrepreneurial one, you might want to write something like go-getter, persuasive, high-achieving, you know, just anything that exemplifies that particular function. Now, I want you to, when you're done with that entire graph, if you want to call that, or that entire image, I want you to highlight the functions where you have been focusing the most on, but I also want you to highlight with a different color the functions where you've been focusing the least on. And see, here's the thing. If you're a mom and that's your main season of life right now, and that particularly happens when you have younger children, well, I want to make sure that you don't forget the fact that you're a woman too. And sometimes feeling alive and feeling like a woman means that we really take that role and that function of being a wife, because that's where we can expose our feminine nature, and we can put on the high heels and be a little flirty and look a little feminine and give that little smile. So if you realize that you've been forgetting one particular function, then I want you to start applying yourself into working in that particular area. And see, you do that for you. Even though we're talking about marriage or parenting or business, this one thing that you're doing it for you because when you do it for you, it adds to who you are and it adds to your value. So I know that this is going to be a super interesting exercise. I know that you're absolutely going to enjoy it. And I know that if you share it with a lot of great friends, it's going to make an absolutely amazing topic of conversation. So I want to know in the box below, in the comment box below, what is the one thing that you had, the function that had the most strength, and what is the function that had the least strength? So as you do that, let me know in the box below, and make sure to share this video with other wonderful and amazing women out there that could definitely benefit from living a life full of flavor. Until tomorrow, Timely Parenting Tuesday, I'll talk to you again soon. This is Shirley Solis with ShirleySolis.com.